Ooh, we got a fighter.
As Joe Biden gropes and fondles this little girl, he once again tries to cop a feel, and actually puts his hand on the little girl's breast. The innocent child pulls away from the old pervert pedophile.
Can I go with just alone? Very good.
Dad's gonna stand pretty close. Dad's gonna stand pretty close.
By the way, if I were young and I had to choose parties. Long day, walking. Don't tell me what you have to. Don't tell me what you have to.
As he kisses her repeatedly, the little girl pulls away once again. Then Biden says, "Don't tell anybody."
Don't tell me what you have to.
Watch as Jeff Sessions slaps Joe Biden's hand away from his granddaughter. He knows that Joe Biden is a pedophile pervert.
Well, congratulations, Jeff. What a beautiful family. Thank you. I love you. Good bunch. 4 beautiful girls. There you go. There you go.
Watch the next poor little girl as she tries to avoid creepy Biden, but he pulls her in, and she resists.
Hey, Corey, good to see you.
Our daughter Allison, her son Thatcher.
How old are you?
Our daughter Allison,
Ooh, we got a fighter.
her son Thatcher.
How old are you?
The old perverted creep continues to pull her by him, against her will and better judgment.
Ooh, we got a fighter.
That's it. Keep going. You're going to stand right next to me. There you go. And then we're going to have...
There you go.
Lucky man.
He's having fun. Thank you, sir.
No serious guys here, 30 years.
This is how a husband holds his wife, not a stranger's daughter.
Sign my everybody else is it's important. Sign my everybody else is it's important.
When he meets kids, he gives them his private phone number and keeps in touch with them long after.
I like kids better than people. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Grandpa's one of the good guys.
That's nice of you to
No,
say.
I'm not saying. He He knows I. You remember what I told you last time I saw you? Do you remember what I told you? No, not smile. No date till you're 30. How old are you? Just remember, no dates till you're 30. You're turning 11. You're beautiful. Just remember, no dates till you're 30. Just remember, 30 years old. No dates till 30. Hey, Mia, how old are you? Remember, no dates till you're 30 years old. What's this child's name?
This is my goddaughter.
Just remember, no dates till you're 30. So you gotta remember. How old are you? Just remember, no dates till you're 30. You get over here by me, okay? Oh, you girls are beautiful. Thank you. Just remember, no guys till you're 30. Come on, you get over here. Both of you. Slide it. And girls, remember, no dates till you're 30 years old.
What do you think about all those cameras?
No dates or boys till you're 30 years old. And by the way, you know, I sit on the stand and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach into the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. They'd look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
Please, God, let me just sniff his hat. Let me just sniff his hat. That's all I want.
You having a good time, Joe?
He's a very creepy guy. He sees a girl he wants to rub her. He will run his fingers up your blouse. Getting by the feet, oh yeah. He's got two wandering hands. He likes your hair, he's going to sniff it. And he will grab a little girl right by her waistline and give her a tight squeeze, oh yeah.
That's a good thing.
He'll rape you with his eyeball. That guy's a super creep. He'll touch you with his old paw. If you are just 13, that Joe is pretty sneaky. Joe's a super creep. Your smell he wants to savor. I think old Joe's in heat. Squeeze you tight. Jesus Christ, he'll whisper so softly. Yeah.
You having a good time, Joe?
It's just who I am.
Cause Joe's a super creep, he's super creepy, yow.
Inappropriate, Joe?
Everybody say, super creep,
Smell someone's hair?
he's a very creepy guy.
Joe?
He gets too close and then he inhales. He will hold you tight and nibble on your earlobe, but you cannot scream.
You having a good time, Joe?
He's blowing hot breath on your neck. Now he's thinking of you naked. He will grab the back of your head and rub noses, but you cannot leave.
Our former vice president.
He'll rape you with his eyeball. That Joe's a super creep.
The race for 2020 tonight and the accusation against Joe Biden. A woman coming forward claiming he sexually assaulted her while she was working as an aide in his Senate office in 1993. Biden has not directly addressed the allegation yet. His campaign denies the claim.
Tara Reid was a 29-year-old staff assistant in Joe Biden's Senate office in 1993 when she says aides told her to bring him his gym bag. She says she found him in a corridor of a Senate office building and has described what she says happened next in interviews with ABC News and other outlets, including Democracy Now!
I was up against the wall, and I remember his hands underneath my blouse and underneath my skirt, and his fingers penetrating me as he was trying to kiss me, and I was pulling away.
Last year, the candidate came under fire from women who accused him of physical contact they felt was inappropriate, like unwanted hugs. At that time, Reed came forward to say Biden touched her on the shoulder and neck in a way that was, quote, uncomfortable. But she did not mention any kind of an assault, nothing like the incident she describes today. Reed says after the alleged assault in 1993, she told a few people. She referred us to a friend who says Reed told her Biden put his hand up her skirt during an unwanted encounter. The friend didn't want to be named.
No, well, look, the fact of the matter is I made it clear that if I made anyone feel comfortable, I feel badly about that. That was never my intention, ever, ever, ever.
But there's some women who want to hear directly, I am sorry. Are you sorry for the way you managed it?
I'm sorry I didn't understand more. I'm not sorry for any of my intentions.
Okay, tell me that Biden did not get too close to a young lady again.
I'm afraid he did. Now, if you're Joe Biden, the one image you want to avoid is grabbing women and children in weird ways, right?
Yeah.
Well, the other day at a Texas town hall, in front of the media, Biden took a question from a little girl. He said this.
I'll bet you're as bright as you're good looking, I tell you.
Now, why is he telling a little child that she's good looking? She's 10.
Wait, but then it's the hands on.
Oh, wait, yeah, then he wasn't finished. She then found out, or then told him she wanted to be a journalist, so he processed her over to the press corps and introduced her to the media. You see him clasping her by the shoulders. Biden finally deposited the poor girl into the press pen. And my first thought was, why is Joe Biden separating children from their parents and confining them to press pens? This is what we need to be investigating.
He's separating children. That was an odd...
It was very weird. Well, remember, he promised that he would respect personal space. He's already violating that promise.
I just want you to know I had permission to hug Lonnie. But it's up to me. By the way, he gave me permission to touch him. I'm sorry to take so long, guys, but everyone knows I like kids better than people. Not wanted to get into, if you notice in the national press, talking about Trump's behavior, his personal behavior. But what he said he did and does is a textbook definition of sexual assault. Remember what I told you last time I saw you? Do you remember what I told you? No, not smile. No date till you're 30. It was the dirty little secret being kept secret in America.
Please, God, let me just sniff his hat. Let me just sniff his hat. That's all I want. Now I want more.